ginormous B&M, just like everyday wardrobe vibes. This one's really cute. No breakouts since using them. Me and my bestie. Big moment for the channel. Thank you so much, Halara, for sponsoring this part of today's video. If you've never heard of Halara before, then welcome to the world of Halara. They are just a brand that really embodies everything that the modern girl wants. Clothes that they can wear to their workout classes, to Pilates, to run errands, in daily life, work. All of their pieces are so functional, and I feel like that's really like the heart of the company. Every piece that I've personally had and worn, I feel so confident in, so flattering in. I feel like when you are investing in your wardrobe, it's so nice to know things have got like dual purposes, things that aren't just for the gym or aren't just for everyday wardrobe. It's nice to have some products that kind of crisscross into both areas. The fabrics that Halara use in all of their products are so thought through, nothing see-through, everything is really breathable. One of my favourite products that I've picked up from Halara, I've actually got in two colours. The one that I'm wearing now, this gorgeous like maroon red, which for autumn winter, for Christmas, I'm obsessed. And then I also went for this like dusky pink. Love that it's got thumb holes. It's so flattering, like the neckline, the fit. Obsessed. I also picked these up in a few colours. These are their SoftlyZero leggings. All of their fabrics are so buttery. These leggings in particular are sweat proof, breathable, four-way stretch. They've literally got everything. If you do want to shop Halara, you can use my discount code, which is JodieMay, which will get you 15% off, and all of the products that I've tried, shown on and recommend to you all will be linked in the description box. Good morning guys, welcome back to a vlog. Apologies about the angle, I just thought I'd pick you up. It's Monday. I normally have very bad procrastination with starting the vlogs because on a Monday I tend to just reset my life, be a little bit ugly. I sit and edit the week's vlog from the week before and I never feel too like vloggable, but it's 1:30. We are on the way to pick up our Sainsbury's order. I've done all my work for the day and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna just start the vlog here. I have been listening to all of your comments about wanting the longer vlogs back, and I think I've just been struggling with starting them later on in the week, so I thought I'm just gonna start. It's Monday, I don't have the most plans, but we've got quite a fun week. We've got like a few bits planned, bits I want to do. We're getting our nails done tomorrow. I'm trying to book in a brow appointment. I'm not sure whether that'll be this week, but I need to just like reset the house, to be honest. Do a big fat B&M, or well, not order, B&M shop. I need loads of cleaning bits. I feel like I'm just like running out of bits every week. Need to go to Dunelm because there's a few bits that are on like my to buy list, and honestly just enjoy the last kind of week in October, which I just can't. Sorry, the sun's really low today. I can't believe we're at the end of October, which is crazy. But yeah, like I say, plans as of right now, I've got Chai in the car. I'm gonna go and pick up my Sainsbury's order and then we're gonna pop the car on charge and go for a little walk around the little park and then head home, unpack all the shopping. I'm in the middle of like washing and putting away because obviously we went to the Lake District last weekend, so I'm just like catching up on bits like that. And then I think for dinner, I think I'm gonna make a chicken pie, which I'm excited about because I don't think I've made a chicken pie for a while, and it's like one of my favourite autumnal recipes. So yeah, we're just having like a, you know, a cosy autumnal afternoon together. I'm currently listening to the Girls Bathroom Patreon halfway through, and yeah, I thought I would just start the vlog here. Don't have too many expectations for the start of this vlog, but if I'm here and you're here, I'm sure we will both enjoy. So let's head to Sainsbury's.
He's been single for a long time, and
as I say, listening to the podcast,
because I know he puts 110% into his relationships.
Hi, right, we're back. Walk Chai, car is charged. I didn't charge it all the way because I got bored and I'd walked Chai like 3 times. I thought, right, I'm done. So come back, let me give you a shopping haul. Been loving the Sainsbury's like click and collect shopping. It just stops me like buying so much. I said this a few vlogs ago, but I was spending so much and I just couldn't justify how much the bill was coming to every week, because we would still eat out a couple times a week on the weekends. We would still like run into shops to buy stuff in between. So like the sheer amount of money that I was spending was just crazy. So this is just food for Chai, so no one cares about that other than you. Then I got two, this is like all the meat, so let me show you. I got these 2 packs of ham for Ollie's lunch. He likes like a ham and cheese croissant, which is nice and easy to do. Then I got some mint. The only thing that I didn't get in this shop is steak. We want to have steak with like avocado. I meant to get tomatoes actually. See, I still forget things. But steaks in Sainsbury's were so expensive. I said that I was going to go to because I think I'll probably get a nicer cut and it will probably be more reasonable, to be honest. So yeah, I'm going to do that at some point this week. But we're going to have chilli, chicken pie, steak, sausage casserole, tuna, jacket potato. Those are our 5 meals. Then this is more like fruit and veg. I've got some strawberries. Oranges, we love having oranges. We literally both take one up to bed with us every night. Bananas. I've got some pears from my granddad's allotment in here. So it's pretty full. I'll have to rearrange that afterwards. Excuse me, baby. I got 4 sweet potatoes because, to be honest, if I'm having like chips in the air fryer or the oven, I would rather have sweet potato, like roasted sweet potato over roasted potato. I think it's just nicer, like in general, like nicer tasting. So yeah, we've got that. Then I got some double cream for the pie. I got a milk. I always get the organic semi-skimmed milk. And then I did order 2, you know, like they do the pack of 2. They didn't do that, so they gave me 1 singular, which I thought that's the only annoying thing. Like, I thought that isn't common sense. Like, if I've asked for the 2 pack and it's not available, like, that's the ever in it. Why can't they give you 2 avocados? They've only been able to substitute me 1. So that was a little bit annoying, but it's fine. Stocked up on all his favourite crisps, because he gets through them. Pull the span over. Then I got him these 8 croissants for his ham and cheese sandwiches. And then I also got these ones. These are good because these are like individually wrapped, so you can take them out for like snacks. So it's good, like, you know, if you're walking the dog or whatever, you want a snack in the car, those are good. I got some puff pastry for the pie. Some more meat. Chicken thigh fillets for my pie. And I also got little like bacon lardons to put in the pie as well. I feel like this always bulks it up nicely. These are smoked. I personally would rather get smoked. I feel like they have more flavour, like they're going to add more to the pie. So we got those. I got some of these to refill my pumpkin by the front door. Okay, now I would not normally do this, but when I was adding the squash to my trolley, they had, it was like an offer. I think these were £2.75 each, or you could get 3 for £4. So I just got 4. I thought I might as well, so I got apple and blackcurrant, summer fruit, and then orange and pineapple, which is Ollie's favourite. So I just got those and thought I can just stock us up then. 2 tomato passatas. We're going to be cooking some yummy stuff this week. Some dry roasted nuts for Oliver. Oh, the tuna's phone. You okay? Why do you look so sorry for yourself? I got some tuna because I was out of tuna. 4 tins of that. Then I just got some beef stock pots because I feel like I'm getting through them quite fast at the minute. I got some broccoli. I got 3-pack of sweet corn because I love sweet corn with a jacket potato. I got some Branston beans for a jacket potato. Honestly, like, if Ollie comes in hungry after work, or like if you're hungry for lunch and you don't just want like a sandwich, jacket potato this time of year hits. And then just some sour cream for the chilli. So yeah, that's everything that I got. I think it comes to about £80, which it's a bit more than what I when I first started doing it, but I feel like that's probably like about right, considering that's like 5 meals, snacks, lunch. I haven't had to buy much veg because we've got quite a lot. We've got kale, we've got peas, we've got like bits in the fridge already. So yes, I'm gonna pop all this away and then I'll probably come back when it's chicken pie time. I'm gonna put all this away, sort my YouTube vlog to go live this evening, and yeah, do some bits and we'll be back to cook. Peace restored. I've just come up to bed. It is 7:45. We are loving House of Guinness at the minute. I think we're on episode, I think we've watched 4, so I think we're on episode 5. I think there's only 6 eps, but we are thoroughly enjoying that, so we're going to probably finish that this evening. I'm in a bit of a reading slump, which I feel bad saying because I love the book that I'm reading. Like, when I read it, I'm literally thriving. I'm reading Phantasma, and I've read every day because like that's my goal. Like, I have to read every day, but I can't lie, like some days I've read like 2 pages and I'm like, oh, I've read, like tick it off, done. So I think I'm gonna have to start making myself read like a chapter a day, because I'm literally only 26% of the way through, and I was 24% of the way through in last week's vlog. So it's a shame because I really like the book. Like, the story's really good. I don't think it's the book, I just think it's me. You know, you just go in and out of reading, and I've been on such a steady like finishing books since July, really. Like, I think I've read every day since July because I always track it on my Fable app, which keeps me showing up, keeps me consistent. But yeah, I'm kind of struggling. So if anyone has any just like reading tips, I think in the morning instead of doom scrolling I need to read a chapter, and then before I go to sleep at night I need to read a chapter, and then I think that would help me, because sometimes once you read one chapter you want to read another. But yeah, my dinner was so good. You all need to make my chicken pie. I'll pop the recipe down below or something, but it's really easy. But yeah, I will see you all in the morning, and we've got a busy day tomorrow. Hello, good morning. It is Tuesday. It's currently 11:05 and I'm just about to leave my princess and go and get my nails done. I'm so excited to get them done. I don't know what to go for. I can't wait for them to grow a bit long. So basically my last appointment I had everything chopped off, like all my length, because they'd got so long and I'd started to have a few breakages. So I was like, right, let's dial it back, let's start fresh. And honestly I just hate square, but you can't really have like short almond in my opinion. It just makes me feel a bit and I just feel like sometimes I'm thinking like I could get like a red, like a burgundy red, but I just feel like short and sharp block coloured nails. I'm a bit like, oh, do I want that? But this one actually healed so well. This one had like fully snapped, and the video went like crazy on TikTok, but it literally healed fine. I didn't even go back and get anything put on it because I thought I'm just going to let it grow and like just strengthen back up. So that's literally what we did. I've not made much of an effort, as you can tell. My hair needs washing. I'll probably do it tomorrow. And yeah, I just don't know what to get. I don't know if to just have like plain or whether... What? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, I don't know if to go for plain or whether to have something autumnal, because this is kind of my last chance. Well, no, it's not my last chance for autumn nails, but like I just have had nothing autumnal, so I don't know if to have like a brown tip. Could be cute, I don't know. Maybe like a brown like this. She's so cute. Yeah, so I don't know, but we're going to get our nails done, and then I'm going to go to my sister-in-law's because they moved in last week. Renovation complete, and I'm so excited, and I've not been since they like fully moved in. So I'm going to go round, see my niece, just have like an hour or so there, and then yeah, I'm so excited. Can I have a kiss? You're having to protect. What can you see? A vicar walked down her drive and she's like barking at her. She thought she was coming to the house. I was like, Chai, it's a woman of God. You leave her alone. Chai can. So yeah, this is the before. I also picked it off, but it's fine. This is the nice before. Let's go and get them done. Hello, we're done, and I actually feel so nice. What is this called? Toffee. This is the Biab Toffee. I wanted something a little bit more like nudie, less pink. I feel like I was kind of over having like pink French. So yeah, I had this and I really liked, because I originally saw the gel June and I really liked that. But it's always better to have Biab because I feel like gel does just kind of peel off a little bit more, and whereas Biab it's like just solid colour. So yeah, we're all done. Feels good to have a fresh set, and I've just booked our last appointment for the year. So I'm literally, because I'm not only in charge of booking my own appointments, I'm somehow nail assistant manager of Amber and my mother. So to try and get like a Christmas Eve week kind of appointment, I was stressing myself out because I had to not just get one, I had to get 3, and I have to get one that works for their work schedules. So Amelia's just sorted that out for me, which I feel relieved about. We've literally all got them like in a row on Christmas Eve, I think, which is nice, because number one tip, if you've not already thought about this, don't have Christmas nails any later than like your penultimate nail appointment, because you know what will happen? It's suddenly January 3rd, you're waiting for your appointment and you've got Santa on your nails. So I always have like more, I mean I don't have anything too crazy anyway, but I'll tend to have like a bit more Christmas festive on like the 1st December appointment, and then I like to have an appointment before Christmas that's just a bit more New Year's Eve, New Year fresh. You know, even just like a sparkly tip I think I might have had last year, and it just felt a little bit more like fresh, appropriate, because the thought of waking up on January 1st and having like really Christmassy nails, I don't know, because you can't always get in for your nail appointment until like the 6th, 7th of January, depending on when they go back to work. So just always being proactive, you know. It's like having Halloween. If I was to have Halloween nails now, or like any later than now, you're then in like November and you've got a pumpkin. But my nails are currently too short to really have anything on, to be honest. So yeah, I'm happy with these. We're striving for long almond to be back by December, or at least like a mid-length almond by December, like by my Christmas appointment. That is what we're hoping for. So yes, just run into my sisters and I will see you all afterwards. Jumped out the shower, I've washed my hair. I'm watching Georgia Kasulu on the We Need to Talk podcast. Honestly becoming one of my favourite podcasts. Love a like interview. I just really, is he called Paul? He used to be on, I don't know if he still is on So Let's Go Dating, but he's like the dating expert. And I thoroughly watched Shakira Khan off of Love Island on his podcast, and I was like, oh my god, I really like him. I feel like he just asks, it's like quite deep, but he just like makes it like just such a fun, not a fun because it's like serious conversations, but just like a nice thing to listen to. So yeah, I'm listening to that. I've literally had it on, you know, you just like pottering, like cooking and just doing little bits. But like I said, just washed my hair, but I've literally just jumped out the shower and came straight upstairs, so my hair's a little bit too wet to do anything to. So while I'm waiting for that, I thought I would show you what my sister-in-law got me for my birthday, because she gave me my bits today, and honestly they're so cute. She got me this gorgeous gingerbread cookie reed diffuser, and I feel like it's like the same version but like the Christmas version to the pumpkin one downstairs. Love it, a neutral girl's dream. Then she got me these biscuits. We love these biscuits with a cup of tea of an evening. I feel like they're like so chunky, half chocolate chip. We love them. Honestly my favourite, and the reason she got me this I thought was so cute. So it says, after all, oh, she left the tag on, she's like, sorry. It says, after all, I can't complain, I have my friends. But she brought it me because it has rabbit on, because I think she said it's from Dunelm. Doesn't say, I'm sure she said Dunelm, and she said they've got like a whole Winnie the Pooh like collection, but not many things have got rabbit on. Rabbit is so left out. Like, I'm glad, because it makes me feel a bit more special that my dad brought me rabbit. If you don't know, my dad brought me the rabbit teddy bear, him, literally the day I was born, and I still sleep with him every night. Like, he's like my childhood teddy. So she said she had to get me that, and I thought that's so cute, because he's always excluded. It's always like Tigger, Winnie, Piglet and Eeyore. He's like never in anything, so when he's in something it makes me very excited. Then she treated me to some gorgeous White Company bits. So this is the Seychelles scent. It's the Bath and Body shower gel, body lotion, and then the hand and nail cream. And I thought these will look so nice in the bathroom. Me and Amora did smell them earlier. So nice. It's like, I think it's amber, vanilla and bergamot. So it's like a really nice, like spicy but not too spicy kind of scent. So love those. And then I love this. We literally go to like any store that has these in the range, B&M, Tesco, Home Bargains, Dunelm. We always fantasize about these jars. I think this is gorgeous. It will look stunning in our kitchen. And then she filled it with some chocolate. So love those. Thought I'd show you those bits before I put them all away. I'm actually going to leave these in the bag just in case, because I'm not going to go back down this one tonight. Just in case Chai gets in the bag. I don't know what to do with my hair. I don't normally like to put product on it when it's this wet. But equally I kind of want to. Maybe I'll just have to dry it. Like blast it with a hairdryer. I'm just going to spray the Matrix Glow Mania. I'm just going to go in with a bit of the Colour Wow leave-in conditioner dream cocktail. Right, I'll come back because it's boring watching me dry my hair. The brunette bombshell is back. How did I have longer hair than this? I don't know what I was thinking. Like, long hair is beautiful, and I look at people with long hair and I'm like, wow. But oh my god, I've had so much off my hair and it it still feels so long. I actually don't know like how I did it. It's literally like just below my boob. It was down to my bum. Must have took, but then it didn't even take long to dry. I don't know. Anyway, I had this come through in PR. It's the new L'Oreal Absolute Repair Molecule Oil. Oh, hang on. Oh no, I think this is for... I'm so confused. After shampoo and rinse off serum, shake well for a few seconds. Shake off for a few seconds until the two phases fully merge. Oh, on damp or wet hair. Shit! I should have put it on the wet hair. I thought there's no way. I thought this was either going to be damp or dry, and it's not really that damp. Okay, let's try something else. What about this? This is Pureology Strength Cure Dream Healer Serum. Yeah, this is a dry or damp. I'm just going to put 2 on because this is quite thick. What time is it? I think it's like 8. 20 past 8, 2020. I've seen a lot of angel numbers today. I've seen 1111. I saw 333. Loving the angel numbers, which is nice. I feel like that's tamed my hair quite a lot. It looked a bit frizzy. Right, I think I'm done. I think I'll probably put sock curls in it, but I feel like sock curls never look the best on day one hair. They always look best. Like, if I do them tomorrow night, they'll look better the next day, if you know what I mean. But this is how we look. See, this is how long it is. And I genuinely do not want it any longer, I don't think. I honestly think I'll keep having it, like, cut this length and maybe a little bit shorter. I think it's just cute, to be honest, and I feel like the shorter it is, you can just do more. It's a bit more manageable. No, I thought I'd be saying that, but here we are. So yeah, speak to you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have got outlet that have invited me, so I'm going to pop down there at some point tomorrow, and I think Ollie's got the day off, so I'm not quite sure. But yeah, good night. Good morning. It is Wednesday. I watched a girl make a smoothie on TikTok and I thought, I need to get back in my smoothie era. I used to make this smoothie literally every single day of my life. I used to use protein powder. I don't really take protein powder anymore. I just try to get protein in throughout my diet. But if the one that I used to use, I'm sure it was My Protein, and it was then literally just like organic, unflavoured whey. I liked an unflavoured protein powder because you don't get bored. Like, Ollie gets like, I'm sure at the minute he has like millions flavoured, and then he'll have like millionaire shortbread, but I just get a little bit sick of it. And like, if I'm going to have protein powder, I kind of just like an unflavoured or like a vanilla that I can just add to any vibe, and it's not be overpowering. So for my breakfast smoothie, we're going to take 1 banana. I would normally use honey, but I think I might use maple syrup because I've been loving maple syrup recently. And then I've got my Costco chia seeds, which I honestly think will last me until 2030. And then I'm just going to grab some milk. That does not smell good. That smells like burning. I wonder why. That doesn't smell. It's more that smells like of burning. Cheers. The OGs will know, but I literally used to have this all the time, like even when I lived at my dad's house. Oh my god, isn't it funny how something so simple can just take you back to a time? The banana's not very ripe. I feel like the riper the banana, the more tasty the banana, but still yum. So that's breakfast. I think I mentioned yesterday, we've been invited to the outlet, so I'm gonna go down there. I think I've got a gift card and a goodie bag and lunch, and luckily Ollie's off today, which is nice. So he's out at the minute, but when he gets back we're gonna pop down and then have lunch together and then come back and walk Missy. So yeah, that's the plan. Guys, embarrassingly, I got the date wrong. Luckily, I realised before we got here, I was like, I'm just going to recheck my emails because something just wasn't syncing with my head, because I knew it was the 22nd and then I looked and it was the 29th. So stay tuned for next week when we go, but we've come anyway because Ollie wants to go and get some bits from Andorra. He needs some more shorts, so we're just gonna come get a coffee, and then go and walk try. Just looking at these puffers. I really want a new puffer. This one's really cute. I actually haven't been to the outlet for so long, but I really like those Coach puffers, so I'm thinking maybe, because I really want just like a puffer that will last me as well. I've never really had like an expensive coat. I think they're like $3.50, so maybe if I can't find one somewhere else that I like, maybe I'll treat myself to that. But we're just stopped at 200 degrees. Ollie's getting a coffee, I'm having a chai, because it's the season of the chai, and that is what we're up to. I'm just going to sit here for a little bit. It's very festive. That's a very nice one. Good morning. I'm just about to put my slow cooker on while I remember. So what we're going to have today is sausage casserole. I made this a few weeks ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago. It was so good. So I'm going to make it again. Really love using the slow cooker in autumn, specifically on a Thursday, because I go to a Pilates class it starts at 5:30. So I don't get back until like, by the time I've dropped my mum off and we've like said bye to my auntie, sometimes it's like 6:30, 7, like 7:15 by the time I'm back. And honestly, the last thing I want to do is have to walk in and start like cooking a full meal. And it's so nice to just walk in and have something literally done for you. I just use, this is my dad's. This is one thing that I kept of my dad. Well, I've kept literally all of his stuff, but this is something that I actually have accessible. It's just the crock pot. And what we're going to do is, it's really easy. Every slow cooker recipe is very easy because like there's no room for like error really. It's very, very, very simple. So I always like to put the slow cooker on a board just so that it's not on the worktop. I mean, I highly doubt anything will ever happen. This morning we've had a pepper cut, so I hope we don't have any more. I looked on like the neighbourhood thing and a few people had had them repeatedly, but I was watching a YouTube video and then literally all of a sudden my telly just switched off, my phone went to 4G and I was like, oh, maybe the Wi-Fi is like gone, but nothing would turn on. So I was like, oh my gosh, our first pepper cut. I picked these up from the butcher's yesterday. How many's in here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I feel like I did 8 last time and there was a lot, but we might as well. Right, let me just chop my sausages and I'll show you what we're doing. Plan of action today. I had a bit of work to edit and whatnot this morning. Have we done? And I'm going swimming this morning with my niece and sister-in-law. So we're going to take her swimming. We took her swimming a few months ago, so I'm excited to see like if her confidence or anything has grown with it. So we're going to do that. Then my grandparents always come around this afternoon, so I probably won't really see you today, but tomorrow is the day we're doing our B&M shop because I physically can't put it off anymore. Like I've had to go and get some bin bags from the shop yesterday because I was like, I can't go on without any bin bags for any longer. But we are still without a lot of other stuff. So other bits I'm going to put in, 2 onions. Some of them in there are really small, so I thought I'll do 2. I'm just going to chop these. I don't like dice these or anything because they just fall apart, like especially if you're cooking in the slow cooker for like 6, 8, however many hours. They really, like everything just melts. So I just will like take it like that and just do like, just cut it up into like 3 or something, or 2. That is a weird layer, I'm gonna have to peel that off. I feel like it's like a dwarf onion. So we're putting that in. Same with this one. I've got some leeks, unsure whether they've gone off, like whether they're just a bit too far gone. I did use them on, where did I put them in? Oh, the pie on Monday. I don't know whether they've gone a bit too far now. Need to look. Yeah, I'm literally just going to put the onions in like that. And they'll just, like when you're mixing it and things, the more they cook, they'll just start falling apart. Which is lovely. Right, onions are in. Okay, hang on, let me come back because I need to peel the carrots. I forgot I need to peel carrots. I had a feeling that would happen. Okay, I'm back. Chopped up the carrot. The leek was definitely, like, you know when it goes a bit sloppy. I've done 2 carrots, so those are going in. Again, I don't do them very small because I personally like when I'm eating like a stew or something. Next, we're going to put in a whole tub of passata. And then I've just made, you could use like a chicken broth or chicken gravy. This is just some chicken gravy. It's a little bit thick. I think with the passata will be okay. And then seasonings, I'm just going to add in some thyme, some garlic. I'm so excited. This was so good last time. I think we had it with mashed potato. I might do it with sweet potato today. Paprika. And then I've got this big tub of oregano. I'm just going to put some and salt and pepper. Let's get the salt and pepper. Hello, baby. Right, let's mix. Well, let's plug her in and then I'll mix it. Okay, this is how we look before we mix. I feel like that's actually pretty perfect. I might add a little bit. I'll see how the sauce goes. Like if it needs thickening up, I just always add a bit more gravy. If not, we'll just add a little bit of water. But I'm just going to put this on high and then grab the lid. And then we will have this for our tea. See you in a few hours. Hi guys. It is time for Pilates and I thought we could pick a fit together because I really don't know what to wear. I normally try to do like either a pink vibe or like, you know, I try to make my outfits cute, but I honestly do not know and I don't have very long till I need to leave. I do really like wearing like flares to Pilates. I feel like it's one of the times where you can like, I don't know, I feel like flares are way more like popular to wear in the gym now, but I've always been a legging girl in the gym, whereas at Pilates I feel like I actually love wearing like a, you know, a flared moment. So I think I'm going to wear my Halara crossover waistband flares, and then for top I don't know if to just do like a little sports bra. Okay, we've gone all white. I love these are so flattering. You can shop all of my favourite Halara picks in the description box, and you can also use my discount code, which will be in the description box as well, because Halara have very kindly worked with me on the start of this video. Not this part of the video, but honestly I've been wearing so many of their pieces the last few weeks. I've been wearing them to Pilates, to work out in, just like everyday wardrobe vibes, and everything is just so like comfortable, well made. Like, not paid to say this part, but yeah, thoroughly have been enjoying, so I'd recommend to a friend. I feel like this is a cute Pilates vibe. I'm just going to spray a little bit of perfume. I feel like I wanted to have a shower after Pilates, but I smell a bit chlorine-y. I feel like that's just like, you know, it's to your skin. Have I got? Yes. Pink Pilates socks. Perfect. I'm ready. Let's go. Okay, Pilates is done. We're home. I have just mashed our sweet potato. And we're having sweet potato mash, which I love. I think I actually prefer sweet potato mash to normal mash, to be honest. This is how the casserole turned out. Super yummy. It smells so good. It literally smells the whole house. Hope you can see that. Sorry if you can hear my fiance playing FIFA. Right, how many sausages does a girl want? I feel like I'm going to be able to have some of this for my lunch tomorrow. I feel like 3 sausages, they're quite big. And then I want a lot of sauce. Hallelujah. Here we go. That looks good for me. I can always come up for more if I want. How many sausages do you want? 4? Well, there's 10 in here. That seems quite severe. Yeah, 10 seems quite a lot. Okay, yeah, that leaves 3 for tomorrow. Okay, this is my dinner. I'll show you. How insane does that look? Does that not just give you all the autumnal vibes? Good morning, it is Friday. We have just pulled up, it's about to be 11:11. We've pulled up to B&M, the big one that opened near me. Maybe like, it's been open for quite a while now, but it's just the best. It's like double the size of all the others. So, we have got a list, and it's a serious list, and I've actually been thinking of other things that I need to add. I need to add kitchen roll. You know, I'm excited because I feel like, oh my god, it's 11:11. We have everything we desire. Everything comes to us that we want so easily. Nothing that is for us will pass us by. We are powerful. We are beautiful. We are kind. We are deserving. What else could we want? I feel like there could be a few there is going to be a lot of Christmas bits in here, so I'm not going to go crazy, but I think I'm in the mindset of Christmas of like, if I see something that I think I would regret not buying and that may not always be in, I'm open to purchasing. And then depending on how long I'm in B&M, I would also like to go into Dunelm because there's also like a couple bits really that I need to get from Dunelm. So we're just going to see how long we spend in B&M, whether we can be bothered to go in Dunelm. But I'm listening to Heidi Klum on Call Her Daddy, and it's a very good app. Okay, we're in. I got a trolley. Had to get, you know, like on the top of corned beef, had to get that off the assistant because I only had a 2p coin, and she was like, just take this. These look gorgeous. How expensive do these look? Expensive. Also like that you could just have it plain. We've also got matching reed diffusers and also wax melts. A big moment for the channel. I have already got a few at home, but I'm just going to grab one while I see it. Also, I really want to smell this. It's an alpine scent. Nice, kind of gives me like bathroom vibes, not necessarily like house. Smells like grape. Getting a new refill pack of these. I love these, they're so handy. They've got method in here now, and I love this floor cleaner, but I normally get it in almond, but they don't have it though. I've got lemon or wild rhubarb, so I think I'm going to try the wild rhubarb one. Okay, we've hit the jackpot. Are you fucking joking? I've never seen an extra large of this. I actually struggled to get this. Absolutely going in. I did pick this one up to try because I like the scent, but I'm just going to put it back. I really want another marble tray in the bathroom, or just some sort of tray. This one's quite cute, it's like doubled. I have got the one that matches this, but they don't seem to have that. Or they've just got more of like a stone. Don't know which I prefer. I think I'm going to grab this, it's only £5. Oh my gosh, there is so much cute stuff. It's actually really nice. These are gorgeous mugs. £3.50, how cute is that? I feel like this is so something you'd see in like Anthropology. Okay, we're going into Dunelm. Just put the B&M bag in the car because it was so heavy. What I need is a new bowl for chai because hers smashed on the way back from the lakes. I want a wooden bath mat because ours had like, it just kept getting wet, kept washing it, and like the fabric just wasn't working in it. It got like mould and I thought no, that's too far. And then I want a cleaning bucket, like preferably one that will condense down. Like, what is everyone's theme going to be this year? Because remember when I did the bows, I actually loved the bows. But I don't know whether it's boring to do the bows again. Oh my gosh, look at all of these really cute. How nice is that, even for like on your Christmas table. So cute, love the bows. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh my god, I could definitely do something like this with our wooden beam. Yeah, ideally I want a cleaning bucket that I can collapse, but I just could do with like a cleaning bucket. You know, to like scrub skirting boards, boring stuff, but yeah, that's kind of on my agenda. I thought they might have the Christmas tree gifts, but they don't yet. These are really cute. I love anything like rattan and like neutrally natural. As much as I love like red and crazy Christmas, I feel like these bits just always like make your house like just, you know, Christmassy but without being like crazy. I'm thinking this in our bathroom will be better. I'm going to come back down for it though because it's right by the tills. I'm thinking that will just be better, and I could always get something to go on. What it is, but something is giving me Australia. How weird, like I literally walked inside and I was like, am I in Melbourne? I don't know what's going on. It smells so nice. But this is all of their buckets, so they've either got like a standard bucket, like a two-sided bucket, or they've got this collapsible one. I think I'm gonna get this. I feel like this would just be so much handier because I can just like shove it in my cleaning cupboard rather than have to find a space for that. And it's only £4. It looks like it's going to be pretty big. Yeah, this is what I need for Miss Marie. It's meshed. I actually really like the apricot and I wish we got the apricot now, but I'm already kind of locked into the cream. We're back from the shops. We're back from our walk. I had a chicken Caesar salad for my lunch because I just was like, oh, I couldn't stop thinking about Caesar sauce. So I had a lovely chicken Caesar salad, and I thought I'd give you a big fat B&M haul. And also we did obviously go into Dunelm, so I'll show you that. I did also go into Jolly's and I got chai, as you can see, a new split ammo. And then I got her a coffee wood bone. She's never had one before, but she loves stuff to like chew on and gnaw. As you can tell, like she went, oh, you think you got something else? She did go for a ranter over it, like she kind of looked at that, but I feel like sometimes if it's something new it takes her a while to kind of, you know, warm up to the new treat. So we have got a ginormous B&M haul. Probably the most money I've spent in B&M. No, not the most money I've spent in B&M, but in terms of how much I've got from B&M, obviously cleaning stuff is like not that expensive. I feel like I've got so much to get through. So get comfortable. I'm gonna get comfortable. Like I said, I just needed a big fat restock. I feel like, to be honest, since we moved in, obviously I did like a huge buy, and then I've just like brought little bits and bobs like as I've gone along, but it got to the point where I was out of just so much, and I just needed to go in and just be like, right, let's literally restock the cupboard. To be fair, I only got 2 things I think that weren't cleaning. I got some mini marshmallows because it's hot chocolate season, if you didn't know. We love a hot chocolate, and I would have got some cream, but I forgot. This is the tray I went for. I'm hoping it'll look cute like next to the bath, just to put some like bits on, because I feel like it just needs, I don't know. Hopefully this will work. If not, I will find somewhere for it anyway, but I thought that was really cute. So, commencing off the cleaning bits. I love this Sif cream. Honestly, I brought it a couple months ago, and I used it so much. You can use it honestly on so many things. Like, I'm sure on the other one it literally tells you like what you can use it on. Like, when I tell you can use it on literally everything. I love it on the hob with a scrub daddy. Love it in the sink now and again. But yeah, you can do like showers, shoes apparently, just everything. But they didn't have the original one, so they've got this other one, but I imagine it's just going to be the exact same. Honestly, if you are like, oh, I just need a new cleaning product, try that. Really lovely. We all know how much I love the Comfort Heaven Scent range, so it's nice to have an extra large in that. Then, to be fair, I should have waited knowing I was going into Denelm, because Denelm have like the biggest method section. I should have waited and got the almond one, but it's fine. I'll try the wild rhubarb. It does smell quite nice. I just feel like the almond would, this time of year as well, it would really hit. But it's fine. This is so convenient because you literally just squirt on the floor and follow along with your mop. Like, you don't have to, you know, you don't need a bucket or anything. You literally just, it's literally called like squirt and mop. Yeah, and you don't even need water. Like, you literally just squirt and follow along with the mop. So it's really easy for like a quick mop. This, I'm sorry, did not see this last year. This is the Sephora Cozy Moments. Now, if you are new to the channel within like the last 12 months, somehow Cozy Moments Sephora just became such a big part of the channel. Like, I think I got it as I was moving in, and I just fell in love with the scent, and then I literally got everything. Then it started like selling out, and then I was like ordering it off of Amazon to make sure I had some, and then you guys just always send me like, oh my god, I've seen it in Asda or like whatever. And when they've brought it back recently, I've had so many of you message me like, Jodie, Cozy Moments is back, and I'm like, I know. I actually still, because I brought so much of it last year, I actually still have quite a lot in the cupboard because I stopped using it for spring and summer because it wasn't really the vibe. I have brought it back out, but yeah, we love this. But this is a room fragrance, so wow, oh my god, it's just the best. It's so good. It's gorgeous. It's honestly like, oh, I can't talk about it enough. So then yeah, I did just get another what even do they call this, disinfectant cleaner. I just use this to like clean my sides, clean my tables, just an easy, you know, spray and go kind of situation. So yeah, I just stocked up on another one of those while they have it. Now, I thought this is a warm festive apple strudel scented like air wick, and I think it's a plug-in one, and it's got a refill. So yeah, I thought I'm going to plug this in our plug. What's the matter? Why are you out of breath so much? Calm down. Come on. Get your aunt now. Sit down. She's scatty because we had a B-A-double-L on our W-A-L-K. And at the door I had to take it off her because she just would not have put it down the whole afternoon. I've had to put it back in the car, and now she thinks I've like hidden it, which is what we used to do when she went scatty. But I literally took it off her at the door and I was like, no, I'm so sorry, but like, there is no plane. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this in by our front door in our plug socket, because we keep all of our like shoes and like Chai's lead and things like that by the front door. I'm probably nose blind to it, but I just thought like when you enter the house, is that probably the nicest smelling thing? I'm not quite sure. So I thought I'm going to plug this in and hopefully it just brings it, because I saw a TikTok the other day and it was like leaving shoes by the door, like it just gives a smell. But I'm like, there's nowhere else for it to put it. It's the most convenient place, but I do understand. and I never spray the shoes, and like when we're walking home we're getting muddy and wet and whatever, I thought, oh, and like Ollie's dirty work shoes by the front door, so hopefully this is like a good addition to the house. Then we love, as a Flora disinfectant, I use this to mop with, to just put in my sink. Like I'll scrub my sink, pour this in, pour some hot water, like boiling hot water in, and it will just like radiate for it, honestly, the whole of the downstairs. I thought I'd get the Winter Spice. I've currently been using the last little bits of all my like summer scents, and then I have been using a bit of Cozy Moments as well, but I thought Winter Spice would be nice. That's gorgeous. That is very Christmassy. They didn't have a Cozy Moment, so couldn't really get that. But yeah, Winter Spice. And it does last a long time, I have to say. You do literally use like a cap or two per time. Then again, I got some Zaflora, but I got some wipes. You can't beat a Zaflora wipe, in my opinion, to wipe the outside of the bin, to wipe stains, to wipe bits off the floor. Like, you just always need a wipe, and these are my favourite. I do also like the Dettol floor wipes, but these are just like, you get so many more. Like I think the Dettol floor ones, you get like 20 in a pack, so they do go kind of fast, but this you get 96. Yeah, it says kitchen, bathrooms, cookers, hobs, sinks and taps, bins, hard surface, pet areas. It's just like very, they're just very handy to have, so I really stocked up on that. Then I needed some fairy liquid. I am just a classic fairy girl, never really tried anything else. Probably could get cheaper, but I thought this was not so bad. I think this wasn't like even £2. So, and to be honest, we don't need much washing up liquid because we use the dishwasher. So I got that. Staying on the theme of fairy, do not sleep on this fairy Skip the Soak. I feel like this is pretty new. I feel like this probably has only come out like this year. When it first came out, I was like really intrigued because I saw Emily English do an ad with it, and I was like, wow, like I really like the sound of that. This is so good. And I think I've seen like Dion Crow like even wipe her sides with it. It just, you don't need to soak. It honestly does exactly what it says. So yeah. Oh, I didn't know you could refill. Then I got myself a little Halloween Scrub Daddy. They just had a lot of festive ones, to be honest. Then I got like a cheaper one. This is the Scrub Buddy. This is literally 67p, so they are a lot cheaper. This, I just think like I would use this at my sink, whereas I feel like this I would just grab and like use for like the sink, the bathroom, like the shower screen, you know, just like more cleaning. So yeah, got that. Then this is another one of my cleaning favourites. I do feel like it takes you a while to, like when I first moved in, I just brought a lot of general cleaning stuff that I kind of like saw other people use and like what my family kind of use, and then I feel like you kind of figure out like what you use day to day, what you like to use, what works for you. I really love these Flash dust, the dust magnet. You buy like the starter pack and you get the handle, and then you can just keep buying the refills, and they're really cheap. I tend to do use one every like once use, because they are so cheap, and like you don't really want like a dusty thing hanging in your cleaning cupboard. But yeah, love these. Very good for like cobwebs on the walls, giving your walls a dust, the TV, mirrors, kitchen cabinets, blinds. Like when I tell you it's a dust magnet, it's a dust magnet. Like if you just went around your whole house with that, like it just gets a lot of the dust up before you then have to start spraying. Because like my mum does a lot of dusting. Does anyone else's mum like dust the furniture? Like my nan will dust the furniture, whereas that's kind of like their first step in their cleaning routine, whereas I will go around the house with this, then I'll like hoover, and then I'll just like give the sides a wipe with something like this. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, my mum will always be like, oh, I've got to do the dusting, whereas yeah, this is my 2025 version of dusting. So yeah, that's everything I got from B&M. Then from Dunelm, this is the board that I went for. This was, I think it was £30. Yeah. I'm hoping this will be better for us, because the other one just got so manky, like it was just not it at all. Goes with the vibe of the bathroom as well, with it being like acacia wood, mango wood vibes. So yeah, do you just use that? I mean, it's not going to be as soft on the toes, but it doesn't really matter. I'd rather that and it like stay nice because I was having to keep cleaning the white one. It just wasn't practical whatsoever. So yeah. Then I got this bucket, which I'm so excited for. I don't know what, I can't think what she's called. I'm sure her name begins with a K, and she does cleaning videos, and she calls it like going to church on a Sunday. I cannot remember her name, but I love her videos. Like, she's like a clean freak. Like, when I watch her videos, I like hate myself because I'm like, wow, like she's so disciplined and maybe a little bit too insane for my liking. Like, she literally cleans her whole house like head to toe, but it's admirable. Like, it's brilliant. I love her. So yeah, she always like goes around with, like, she always says like her thing is you only need a bucket, water, fairy liquid and a cloth to clean your house. She's like, all these added extras, like, they're great, but like you don't need them, which I do agree, but I don't have a bucket. So if I ever want to like scrub, because obviously I just use a spray mop, I don't have a mop bucket. So if I ever want to like clean the skirting boards or like clean something like the windows, the door, I'm using like wipes or like whatever. I just thought this is so much better to have a little bucket. So yeah, I put that on my want list. And then I just got Marie a new bowl. So I'll put this through the dishwasher before I give it her. Yeah, baby, this is for you. What's going on? I'm gonna have to go because my uncle's calling me, but that is the haul. Good morning. It's Saturday. It is, well, I say good morning, it's actually 11 AM. We've had a bit of a slow start to the day. I actually watched the Victoria Beckham documentary last night, and then I had like 20 minutes left of it this morning. So sorry, I've got friends on, I hope you can't hear. So I literally got up, came down, finished that. So good, love them. Like, I love David Beckham's doc. I watched Victoria Beckham on Call Her Daddy the other day, thoroughly enjoyed. And then yeah, it's like a 3-part series, thoroughly enjoyed. So watch that, and I'm just about to commence the house clean. I'm having my family round at 4 to do carving, like pumpkin carving. We're having a little pumpkin party. So plan of action is to kind of get the house straight, clean. I'm not going to worry about upstairs, but just like downstairs, hoover, mop, you guys know the vibe. Give the kitchen a little spruce, mop. And then I've sent Ollie to the tip with so much cardboard. One thing about doing this as a job, obviously you get so many parcels, which you're so lucky to get, and the amount of cardboard you accumulate is insane. Like, we literally had the whole hallway just full of cardboard, so that's all been gone. Oh, random things. I don't know if have I talked to you about, let me just pause the telly, hang on, give me 1 minute. Because I feel like Friends is quite loud. I hope you're not on a wonk, I feel like you low-key are. Have I spoke to you about advent calendars? Unsure. But we saw this in the Yankee Candle outlet the other day. So we got Ollie's mom this because she loves Yankee candles. And I feel like as an adult, it's quite hard to have like a fun, like, unless you get the beauty ones, but they're so expensive. And it's her birthday next week. And I think this was like £30. You get, or 20 something, I'm not sure. You get 24 little candles basically, and like a tea light holder. And I just thought quite fun for her to open every day. But I also got, I don't know if I'm getting deja vu. I could be getting deja vu, I'm not sure, I'm sorry if I am. But I ordered this for Ollie. I'm actually really jealous, and I think I'll probably order it for myself. It's a grind advent calendar. We only have grind pods in this house. I like the dark ones, Ollie likes the extra dark ones. So when I saw they were doing this, I think they sent me like a text like, get our advent calendar, and I looked and I think it was only, again, like £25. Honestly, he was ecstatic. And I feel like getting presents for boys, like, it's not difficult, but to get them something that, like, I don't know, like, it made me really happy because I kind of just brought it on a whim and thought like, oh yeah, like, he'll like it, but like, whatever. He was so happy with this. So if you're thinking like, oh, I want to get someone a fun advent calendar as part of their Christmas present and like give it to them early, 2 random recommendations from me. I would like a beauty one, but I feel like you get some good bits in them and then you just get a lot of like, is it like they just want to give it away? Do you know what I mean? I don't know if anyone has seen like what are the best ones, because I have been watching a few unboxings on TikTok and I'm like, are any worth it? Unsure, but yeah, how fun for him to open a new pod every day. So I'm going to show you what the house looks like currently. I'm going to film it for TikTok because I I've been so bad on TikTok lately, so this is my like, this is me getting back into it. It's not awful, it just needs honestly a hoover and a mop. Like that's the most of the problem. Obviously we've got all of this that we need to deal with. Yeah, like we're not, that obviously lives under there, I just pulled it out for the advent calendar, but like the kitchen's not bad. It just honestly just needs a little clean, as houses always do. She is being the cutest, sleepiest little bear. She just took herself back to bed, she's so funny. I'm going to take all my cards down. It's probably time, it's been like 2 weeks next week. Yeah, we just need hoovering. Now it's getting muddy. There's so much like mud that we bring in from a dog walk. Oh my god, my old plates. I'm not putting it back on my new car, so just for privacy. I don't know what to do with them, but for now, the garage that I sold my car to just gave me them back. So yes, let's clean, I guess. Oh, this is what I did with this. I know I was going to put it in the bathroom, but I put it on here for just like whatever, and then I was like, oh my god, that actually looks so cute, because I want to redo this whole area. It just like, as gorgeous as the kettle is and as gorgeous as this is, like it's given to make showroom. Like it needs work, so that made me feel a bit happier. So I'm probably going to put like a 2-hour timer on and just see how much I get done, because then I need to go to the shop, buy pumpkins, and then yeah, basically come home, and then I just want to get like a few snacks. I don't know if we're gonna, like everyone's gonna want food here, so I might just get some snacks like we can pick on while we pumpkin carve, and then we could always order some bits if we want. So yeah, that is the vibe. If I pull this out, everything's gonna fall, so bye. Hello, I'm just popping on to show you the house. Obviously we've been shopping because we're hosting pumpkin carving this afternoon / this evening, but it looks and feels so much better in here. Bearing in mind this is a lived-in home, so ignore, but yeah, so much better. It smells like an accumulation of 10 different chemicals, but it smells like cozy moments, which is nice. We went to Morrison's to get some, we went to Morrison's to get some pumpkins, so we also got some snacks, which I'm just gonna like put out on the table. So we got Doritos sour cream and chive. We got these sweet chili and sour cream flavoured like crackers, which look quite nice, and we've also got Doritos mild from Petite yesterday. So I'm going to put these bits out in a while till I get. I just got these little googly eyeballs. So I'm going to decanter this. I'll show you the pumpkins. These are the ones we got. I need to pull all the stickers off, but right, this is the setup. We've got all of our pumpkins, snacks. I've got pens because I feel like, you know, if you want to draw out your design first. My mum's bringing knives because we've literally only got this one. Spoons, bowl, kitchen roll to scoop out the insides. What's the matter? So I will show you how my pumpkin turns out. I've got no inspo. I need to have a little scroll on Pinterest and think if I can think of anything good to do. I'm gonna go out. She's loving it because it's a bit sunny today. I've literally just found her like lying up against my wardrobes in the sunshine. Good evening from me and my bestie. Say hello. I'm going to set you up on my bedside table because there is just no reasonable, in my opinion, excuse for how dark my dressing room gets. And one thing that I've really learned, I get a lot of questions about what camera I film on, and it's the Sony ZV-1, and I do really love it. However, there is like, it doesn't do well in low light, in my opinion. It goes really, I feel like in low light it just goes really bitty, and it doesn't look so bad on the camera, and then whenever I edit back, I'm like, oh, the quality of that is just not, like, it's just not it. So I thought I'm just going to bring my moisturiser and my skincare in here, and I thought this is much better light because I've got my lamps. I haven't even got the main light on, and it's like so much better in here. So yeah, I don't know whether I need a better bulb, but they're the same bulb. Can anyone help? So it is Sunday evening. I have just jumped out the shower. I've got such dry lips, and I've lost all my bloody lip balms. I'm so toxic when it comes to lip balms, honestly. Hello. Oh, do you want to say hello to everyone, pretty girl? She's on my radar for being worried. I think she's just adjusting from coming out of season and adjusting to, this might sound silly, but like, do dogs notice the darkness? Because like yesterday it was slightly sunny. You won't like that. It's bright rose. It's not a bit of you. And she was like following the sun around the house, and she was just so happy. And I feel like she's such a dot, like she loves going outside and roaming in the garden and lying in the sunshine, and that is just like, it's raining all the time, and I feel like she's just a bit sad. And then I think with her not being very well last week, plus coming out of season, just think she's a bit low, aren't you? Like, she's literally been asleep like on top of me, then she went on top of Ollie, and like, she wasn't just like, you know, like when they lie on top of you for like 30 seconds and they're like, oh, I love you, and then they move. She's been on top of us for like 30 minutes each, plus, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just a little bit worried, but I just don't know. Been keeping the skincare very simple. I love this. I picked this up on like a bit of a whim. I'd seen some good reviews on TikTok because I was just looking for just a standard, easy, like, just basic skincare product. Like, I love the Nivea, and I saw a lot of people talking about this. This is a lot more expensive than the Nivea. I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's Eucerin, but it's really good. I saw it in Superdrug and I thought I will try that. This is like the consistency, and I thoroughly enjoy, like, I really like it because my skin gets quite dry in the change of seasons, and this is just very like soothing, simple. I've had no breakouts since using this, and I was getting like some jaw breakouts. Oh my god, Chai, you're gonna be distracted. So yeah, thoroughly enjoying that. But we hosted Sunday lunch today, which was nice. I had a bit of a busy morning. We walked her, Ollie's at paddle with my brothers and his brothers, which makes me so happy because, like, you know, your two worlds just meet up. Like, it doesn't happen very often. So when I found out they were all going, I literally could have cried because I just love being a sister. And then like when Ollie's brothers go out with my brothers, I'm like, oh, those are my brothers, and then you're also my brothers, and love. So yeah, they're all playing paddle. They actually probably won't be back like much longer. I'm just going to go in with the Dermalogica Biolumin C Eye Serum. I love this too. But yeah, I've just been like chilling since my family left. I've literally just like sat on the sofa, watched some YouTube, and then I've just put Friends on. I thought, right, let's have a shower. It's actually only 10 to 7, but the clocks went back. So my Lumi lamp is saying, well, it actually must be 3 minutes fast because it's saying 5 to 8. I didn't know the clock's going back, so it kind of threw me off this morning. You know when you just like know something's off, and then the morning just went very slow, and I was like, but it's because we were an hour behind. So yeah, that's literally been my skincare recently. And then if I want something like now and again, then like I can use, you know, sporadically. But day to day, I've just been keeping it very, very, very simple. So if anyone is a girl dog mom, can you just, because you're going to see this tomorrow, yeah, can you just reassure me that them coming out of season, like I've googled it and it's like they have so much of a hormonal change, like they're bound to act different, and yeah, but I'm a worrier. So I think I'm actually going to wrap this vlog up because it's Sunday night. We don't need to take this into another week. You're actually going to see this vlog tomorrow. So that's tomorrow's job, to get all this edited, signed off and sent out to the girls. So I just wanted to say a big thank you to Halara for sponsoring the start of today's video. Love them. If you've been watching the past few, however many vlogs, I have been wearing them literally to every Pilates class, every workout class. Like, I truly love their products. I feel like they just, like, now I know about them, I just, yeah, love them. The leggings in particular are just so flattering and they're so easily, like, interchangeable. But yeah, just want to say a big thank you to them for sponsoring this video and working with me. So don't forget that you can shop all the products that I've worn in this video and shown you at the start in the description box, and you can also use my code, which I'll pop on the screen. Pretty sure it's like Jodie May 15 and it'll get you 15% off. But yeah, all my favourite products are below, so you will know what is Jodie approved. Love you all as always. Just feeling very lucky, very grateful, very happy, and I will see you all in my next vlog. Can't believe it's going to be Halloween next week. I want to make a little list of just like a few autumnal things that I want to do before Christmas, because really we've only got like 3-4 weeks before it gives Christmas. And also, on that note, if you're still here listening to me ramble, Vlogmas. That may seem premature to talk about, but it's dawned on me it's literally like 4 vlogs away. So anything that you would like to see in Vlogmas 2025, because I am going to be doing it 3rd time, then please let me know. I'm very excited. I love Vlogmas, like I really do. It makes me very, very happy. So let me know if there's anything in particular you've loved from the last years that you want me to do this year, or extra bits you want me to do this year. Let me know, because I'm going to start like planning and, you know, getting in my organised era. So love you all. Again, thank you Halara, and I will see you in next week's vlog. Have the best week, guys.